Greetings, and welcome to Week 10 of the Bpffl Fantasy Report. I'm your host, Johnny Vegas. This is a green screen. We're going to have some fun this week. So let's get started with the picks! Up first, we have ourselves a match that you wouldn't be expecting to be the opening act. It is the Bpffl versus the Roughnecks. Now, this is a matchup that can totally shake up the muddy waters that are the Central Division. Right now, it's anybody's game who's going to wind up being the top dog. And for this one, gotta give this one up to the Bpffl by 3. Reason for that is the Roughnecks have been winless at home all year long. And to be honest, I'm not seeing that trend changing anytime soon, especially when I'm counting on Tom Brady to have a bounce-back game. So, Bpffl over the Roughnecks by 3. Up next, we have the Senators from Scobeyville going up against the A-Holes from Irving. This is a pivotal match in the Global Division. For the Senators, it's a must-win situation. For the A-Holes, congratulations. You have secured a playoff spot. 8 straight wins will do that for a fella. However, for the Senators, this is a must-win to stave off playoff elimination because, well, 8 straight losses will do that. And given the records between these two teams, vis-a-vis what's been going on, who's playing, what they're up to, A-Holes over the Senators by 12. Coming up next, we have Steinhoff Slaughterhouse traveling the road to go to the Eden Extractors. This here is a statement game for the Global Division. As mentioned earlier, the A-Holes kind of got the stranglehold with the A-straight playoff games and are on the fast track to becoming the champions of said league. However, this matchup is what I like to call a statement game, in so much that whichever team winds up winning could make a statement as to being not only the second banana, but possible upset king once the playoffs take off. And in that regard, I gotta give this one to the Slaughterhouse by 8. Just because the Extractors have been really underperforming as far as the offense goes for a team of their caliber, and I'm thinking that the Slaughterhouse may have actually finally settled on Aaron Rodgers to be their starting quarterback. So, Slaughterhouse over Extractors by 8.
More calling Orson. Come in, Orson. More calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
It is time for the most celebrated, most wonderful of the cross-division rivalry games, the Hot Cross Buns game between the Hangmen and the Thunder. It all goes back to the Bpffl back in 1948 when Grandma Splinter put down a packet of hot cross buns on the metal tray on the table, more specifically the chair next to the table, because, well, she wasn't that good of a cook and was running out of room. Well, sure enough, that would be about the time old Grandpa came in, sat down in his favorite chair, only to get burned in the ass by a bunch of hot cross buns. And when he jumped and shouted so mightily, the tray flew up in the air, as legend has it, and flew all the way to the playing field, where the Hangmen and the Thunder were playing their first cross-rivalry game in Gowanda. It became a mighty battle that day to see who would wind up battling for the hot cross buns. Would it be the Hangmen and their starting quarterback, Tommy Biscuits Thompson? Or would it be the Thunder with their wonderful quarterback, Sweetie Pie Stevie Van Buren? Well, I don't remember because I'm not that old. But I do know that the winner of this game is going to get a big old plate of hot cross buns, as is the tradition, going back to 1948. And for this time, I see the sweet taste of victory, going to Hangman over the Thunder by 6. My anaconda don't want none unless he got buns, hun. And finally, we have the main event for Week 10. Team Snake and Puss going up against the Taylor Hollow Terror. We have ourselves a true match of the Titans. The Snake and Puss, with the #1 defense in all of fantasy football, going up against the Terror, a rebounding team who desperately wants to wear the crown. Well, wish you want all you want, Terror. Unfortunately, this week I gotta give this to the Snake and Puss. They've been playing phenomenally all year, and they're coming into a week where they have the best of the AFC North as far as matchups and a virtual Rolodex of amazing plays and players at their fingertips. So for this week, Snake to Puss over the Terror by 8. I'd like to thank you all for joining us again here at the Bpffl. Stay tuned. We're going to have lots more action as we lead up to playoff football. Football. See you next week. Now we done got that out the way, let's have some fun. Well, that's it for the filming. The local popo just pulled up, so I'm gonna have to jet.
He ran from us a couple weeks ago. We didn't know it was him until it was about 20 minutes after the fact.
Too freaked out by the puppet show. See you later.
We're right around the corner from it.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You were and you had bad traits. You go to school in a golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get...
Jimmy, get us out of here! Run!
Where is he?
Run, Jimmy! Run! Get us to that truck!
Hey, Kyle, I think I got that stolen truck here.
Hey!
Holy shit!
Spokane
Is
police!
that Brad?
Get out of the car!
Cross the wires,
Get out of the
Jimmy!
car!
Hurry!
35 is taking off!
Going down into the woods. Me with spikes and head over to that area of Dearman.
You'll never take us alive, copper! Floor it!
This is exactly what happened last time.
I thought you put the brake on the safety of the car. Gay!